What's this?
Guys, when building your house, please ensure that you do your own inspections. Visit the site from time to time and ensure that the work that is being done is up to your standards. And if you cannot be there physically, ensure that you get someone you trust to go there and look at what is happening. Now look at this. This is the substandard work that you do not want on your construction site. Now the laying of these blocks is what most Jamaicans would call chaka chaka. Unacceptable and just not it. When I went there and I saw it, I had to say to the contractor, look, this is not it, and express my disapproval. So these are some of the things that you have to look out for when building. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Construction to Comfort. Now in this video you'll be getting an update as to where we're at with this project. We started the process in taking the house out of the foundation stage. So this video rather is basically going to show you what was done in terms of block work, or blocking up as most persons would say. I am also going to include the costing for the block work as well as the cost for the workmanship. So stay tuned to the end of the video for the prices. I want to say thanks to everyone who has been watching thus far, those who have been liking the videos, and definitely those who have been commenting. I might not get around to respond to everybody in the time frame that I would have liked to because of work, but when I do get the chance to respond, I do. And thanks for all the questions thus far. Thanks for all the corrections as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Guys, so what you're seeing on screen now is a screenshot of the elevation of the blueprint. So if you look closely, starting from this point of the house to this point of the house is where the land is sloped. Now what you're seeing now on screen from bedroom number 2 all the way back to the ending or the back of the house is the basement. So based on how the land is sloped, I'm able to get from here to all this part of the house, from bedroom number 2 all the way back to down here is the basement. So I'm able to get an entire house, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, open concept living and dining, even a washroom right here. I'm able to get underneath the basement of the house. All that you're seeing right here is the basement, or the bottom half of the sloped land. So that's the beauty of a land that is sloped towards the back. So all that you're seeing right here, this is a bathroom and closet. This right here is another bedroom, and all the way over to the left is the basement of the property of or the basement of the house. So the disadvantage though, and it's one of the reasons why somebody had asked me in the comment section on in a previous video to give her the contact for the draftsman, and I told her no. Can you believe that this whole back section of the house, or the basement section, that would give me bedrooms, bathrooms, etc., was not included on the plan? All this space down here was not included on the plan. No, this is the result of an architect or a draftsman that has no vision. And in order to get it onto the plan, I would have to start from scratch, as I was advised by the parish council. So all that you're seeing down here, this bottom half section, all of this is the basement. I'm yet to get to the actual house. Right, so all that you're seeing from where he's standing, all over from there, go right back down there is the basement of the house. And that, as I said earlier, that gives me 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, open concept living, dining. There's also a washroom down there as well. So an important lesson learned here during my entire process is, one, ensure that when you're building or before your draftsman or architect begin the process in drafting your building plan, ensure that your land is cleared or debushed so that they can see exactly what they are working with, or the exact topography, or whatever you call it, or I don't know the correct terminology for it right now, but they need to see exactly how the land is, how it's shaped, if it's sloped, if it's flat, if it's whatever. They need to see exactly how the land is so that they know what they are working with. My draftsman, mind you, started drafting my plan even before the land was cleared. I specifically asked him, should I clear the land or debush the land before? He said no. He came, did the site visit, stood there with the land bush up, stood there taking notes or whatever, and then started drafting the plan. I had to stop him in its tracks, and I had to say to him, listen, I need to debush this land first. So if it means that I will take on the expense of having you come back again after the land is cleared, I don't mind doing that. But the land needs to be cleared so that you can see exactly how the land is before you start drafting this plan. And mind you, after the process paused for a bit and I cleared the land and he came back, his comment was, oh, it's not as sloped as I thought it would be. So even in digging the foundation based on what was on the plan in terms of height, most of it was cut down because the land was not as sloped as he had it on the building plan. So that's a point to note. Clear the land before the architect starts drawing the plan so that he can see exactly what he's working with. So as you can see, this is a few days after the clipping you've just seen before, where most of the columns have been casted thus far. So in addition to laying off the blocks, the columns have to be boxed, just like what you're seeing now with the plyboards, and then the cement mixture be poured into the in between the plies, so that the columns can be formed. For boxing and casting of the columns, we purchased 4 sheets of plyboard, $4,500 per sheet. We also purchased 5 length of 1 by 3 by 16 lumber. We purchased 2 pounds of 2.5 inch wire nails, and we also purchased 2 pounds of 2.5 inch concrete nails. Now, to box and cast the columns, it's $1,200 per running feet. So whatever the total number of running feet is per column, you times that by 1,200 to get the total cost to box and cast the columns.
dog man have. One day me see dog when I dog get to it to raw food. Then dog get it. Me get my friend. When me look to the dog run come up and up run from. You know what? How do you know me never go down to the dog? Dog don't go back up. But even if you have bad dog in your yard, and even if you see me at home your time, you go to my room and mask and you have to. When they come to my bite again, but then the dog have to the dog.
So the cost for laying building blocks ranges between $15,000 and $17,000 per 100. In my case, I'm paying $15,000 per 100 blocks. So for every 100 blocks that are laid, I pay $15,000. And a point to note, there are actual masons out there who are charging you to lay half a block as one block. So you know, you have those female blocks, building blocks, that you have to cut in half. So they'll, for half of that block, they'll charge you as one block. So for that one building block, if they have to cut it in half, you'll end up having to pay for 2 building blocks. If what I'm saying makes sense, please let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
So there you have it. You still have some sections, for example at the back here, that still needs some block work. However, majority of it has been completed. So overall, we purchased 2,000 building blocks to complete the foundation stage of the building. Initially, when we bought the blocks, we paid, or rather one block was for $104.35. For the 2,000 building blocks, it came up to $208,700. With the GCT included, the total cost came up to $240,005. As it relates to workmanship, as I had mentioned earlier, it cost us $15,000 to lay 100 blocks, or $15,000 per 100 blocks. So to lay out all 2,000 blocks, the total cost for workmanship was $300,000. We still have a little way to go in terms of completing the block work, and of course we have to now level all the dirt in each of the different sections. So wherever you see the partition, we now have to level out all the dirt so that everything is flat and on one level. So join us in the next video where I'll show you all of that process, as well as the process in the blocking up of the rooms. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned.